What is going on, everybody? It is Dave in here helping you play creatively. Today we're going to look at why you'll probably never get better on the piano. And I'm saying that really to motivate you and for you to think about these three things, okay? So you're probably not going to get better on the piano if you have no discipline. Okay, if you are inconsistent with your practicing, you're looking at, this thing this week and you're looking at this thing next week. You start learning this one song this week and then you start learning another song 2 days from now. If you have no discipline, you're inconsistent, you're probably not going to grow on the piano. It's very important for you to develop some consistency, okay? Develop good habits. Those good habits, while they may be difficult at first to develop, the consistency of making sure you have a good practice routine of practicing scales and then moving over to technique, and then moving over to songs and then working on from there creative ideas, which is what we teach. Okay, if you don't have a good practice of or good routine of practicing those things, you're probably not going to get better on the piano. All right, so develop good discipline. All right, the next thing is you're probably not going to get better if you don't have a mentor. This is absolutely crucial. And why should you have a mentor? Because you may have the discipline, but you may not know that you're going down the wrong road right now. Right now, you may be learning something that may not be beneficial to what you want to do. So some students come to me and they've spent the last, let's say, 5 years learning classical music and or learning from a classical piano teacher. They've been going down the wrong road, right? They've been going down the wrong road because they want to learn gospel or they want to learn jazz, right? So you need to get a good mentor to help you navigate what should I do next. Okay, that's absolutely essential. We want to know how to go down the right road. Finally, you're probably not going to get better if you don't have any accountability. So accountability can come from a mentor, right? That person who's saying, hey, you should have been practicing this week. Why weren't you practicing this? Or that accountability can be the responsibility of playing in church every week, or for maybe you play for a band, like you join a band and you say, I'm going to learn all these songs for this band. The accountability is there. When you don't have that accountability, there's going to come times in your piano journey where you're not going to feel motivated, right? But you have that accountability. So whether you're motivated or not, you still know you have to do it. So when it came to me and actually losing weight, a big part of my weight loss journey was accountability. There was somebody that was calling me every day to see how I was doing in my eating, and he would check up on me. And because I knew I had to answer to him at the end of the day, I would make sure that I ate right. Okay? Another part of accountability in my weight loss journey was I would pay a friend of mine $10 for every pound that I gained that week. And if I did not lose weight, I would also pay another $10. So I don't want to pay $20 at the end of the week. So I'm going to make sure I do whatever I can to lose weight for that week. And that's what caused me to move from, 260 pounds down to 180, right? So music or learning anything is the same way, but music is the same way. You have to put yourselves in situations where you are accountable to somebody else. All right. So just reviewing, make sure that you develop good discipline. If you don't have any discipline, then you're not going to grow in your piano playing journey. Okay. And you don't have to be disciplined at something for an extended period of time. People often ask, how long should I practice the piano a day? I say as long as you will be consistent is how long you should practice the piano every day. If that consistency is only 50 minutes a day, then practice for 50 minutes. If that consistency is only for 5 minutes a day, practice for 5 minutes a day. But consistency is key, okay? Also, make sure you have a mentor. Some of you guys, you're searching through YouTube videos like mad, and you're not learning anything. You're hearing a lot of information, but you're not learning anything, and you're certainly not applying it to your everyday practice. So get a mentor. I'm telling you, that was so crucial for me, not just in my piano playing journey with my high school teachers, Mr. Neely and Mr. Simpson. I say their names because these guys are incredible, still around, so glad. But it was also it's also crucial for my weight loss journey, having a mentor, somebody that was checking in with me, calling me, hey, are you doing this? Make sure you're doing this. This is the road that you need to travel. That's exactly what a mentor is going to do for you. All right. And then finally, having an accountability system, whatever that may be, whether it's a church you play for and you're saying, I'm committing faithfully to play twice a month, or you, like me, maybe you say to your friend, hey, I have to learn this song every week. If I don't learn a new song every week or every 2 weeks, I have to pay you $10, right? Or I have to pay you $20, whatever. Force yourself to be in an accountability system. Well, if you are looking to grow in your piano playing journey, go ahead and check out our website, play-creatively.com, where you can find everything you need to grow as a piano player, even mentorship. Yep, that's right. You could even be mentored by me. So go ahead and check it out there. Until next time, keep watching, keep learning, and we'll all keep growing together. I'll see you guys next week.